All right, guys. Thank you all, you guys, for coming out here. We really appreciate it, showing all the love for Glenny. I also want to thank their families here in the front row, Carrie Ann and Maxine, Max, all you guys, Adam, Willie. They're all in the front row here, so the family's here. Thanks everybody for coming out. So you're here to celebrate Glenny. Awesome dude. I met Glenny in 1999. He was working at McCune. My buddy here, Pete, came home one day with the CD and turned it on, and I ran in. I go, who the hell is this band? And it was Wired Shut. And he said, yeah, they're playing a show. So we went to their show, we videotaped it, we did their lights. One of the most awesome band I ever saw. But Glenny came out with the Jason mask on, so I never got to see him. So I'm just like, this guy's weird, man. So that was, and he's all, we're moving to LA. So I'm like, oh great, I just met a cool dude and a cool man, and he moves to LA. But that didn't work out so well, so he came back. And when he came back, a friend of mine, Scott Sargent, from was in Skin Lab, and he was leaving. So I said, Glenny, you should go with these guys. And called them, and Glenny joined Skin Lab, and that was really awesome. And so that was all cool. And I remember the two things the last people have told me nicknames. He used to call me Sha-Sha-Sha. That's what he would call me. Sha-Sha-Sha. Or Sean Dog. And I'm sure all you guys have clever names that he's all those before also. Then we did that studio down there in Berkeley that you guys probably remember. And that's where the Miserables came, and Denton and all those guys. And that was another awesome band that he was in. That was a musical genius as far as I'm concerned, and a good friend. And then we did that Alice in Chains cover band because he wanted to do lighting for Alice in Chains. So we learned all these songs, we rented this place out, we got lights, we did this whole show, we videotaped it, and I'm like, oh, what's up now? Oh no, it's just I just want to get a lighting gig and send it to him. I'm like, okay, so I was playing. And then after that, like 7 years, and I moved to Sacramento, so we haven't been as close in the last 7 years as we were for the 15 years before that. Texting, talking on the phone, he would always just send me some meme that would just make me die laughing. I'm sure you've gotten them all too, or just the weirdest stuff in the world that out of the blue you would get and just would make your day. And luckily for me, I saved all that, so I get to watch it all the time. So just want to let you know we have some made shirts for everybody. Please take one in remembrance of him. We also have there's lockets over there with Glenny and Mojo's ashes, and that's right here. This is Glenny right here. So, and also later on after, we're going to have a slideshow on the screen on the bar that's going to show all of his artwork and all of his pictures. And thank you everybody here that has sent me pictures for the past 2 weeks and months. Just pictures. And Sean Beer from dude, you sent the most awesome picture I've ever seen of Glenny yesterday on the plane or whatever. The classic picture, and the best picture. So anyway, so then we're gonna. The last thing we did with Glenny live was the Alice in Chains thing. So later on, when everybody's all drunk, we'll play a few songs for you guys in remembrance of him. And so we're going to open this up to have people come up here and please tell any stories. I know some of them, like I had to edit half the things I wanted to say after, but this is Glenny. So if, open it up for the people. Any come and tell any stories or say anything, and then after that we'll have the family come up and speak. So if anybody wants to come up now and say something, that would be awesome.
I wish you hadn't played that fight song, because I'm watching already. I'm Glenn's dad. You know, Glenn had a love for dogs. And he was actually called after a dog. Did you know that? Yeah. We had a very amazing dog called Glenn. Serious. This dog could even talk, almost. And he was a Scottish Shetland collie. He was just gorgeous. So he had to be called Glenn. His middle name is called after his grandfather, Alexander, but his first name had to be called after a dog. That's why I really believe he always had a fascination for dogs, and a love for dogs. But it didn't have flat nose, like Mojo, you know? I don't know where he got the flat nose from. Anyway, it really is special for me to meet all you people who are friends of his. Come here, thank you. Don't get a grip of yourself. We used to live in Hawaii. Glenn was born there. No, he was born in New Zealand, excuse me. Glenn, you mixed me up. We moved to Hawaii when Glenn was 9. And it wasn't long before knowing Glenn, he really got into surfing and hanging loose, which was fine at the time, but he had to move on, you know, from hanging loose. And he was a real hang loose sort of guy, as we all know. At the age of 17, he moved to New Jersey when our family split up. After New Jersey wasn't a place for him. He wanted to get into the big time. So he moved to California. And it was there he wanted to find the niche in his life, you know? And I'm going to tell you something. How did he get into this heavy metal stuff? You're going to be surprised. It wasn't me. Sure. I even forgot my earphones to come here. So somebody can lend me a set of earphones, please. I don't know how he got into heavy metal, but you know, I bought his first guitar. It was a 12-string Spanish guitar. Bought from Hawaii and took it to New Zealand for him. But I'm sure he didn't learn to play heavy metal on a 12-string Spanish guitar. But he wanted a guitar and thinking, you know, oh, stupid, you know. And by the time I got to Hawaii, you know, when I took it from Hawaii to New Zealand, because of the climate change, the guitar became all warped and everything, you know. But that was his first guitar. As I say, you know, he had a very strong love for dogs. And all his dogs, as I know of, all had flat noses. Even Petey now that he left, he's a flat-nosed dog. To me, they're cute in a special way. But Mojo was some ugly. But Glenn loved him so much, you know. He was devastated when Mojo died. We all know that. And sorry, Mojo, I know your ashes are here with Glenn, so I mean it in the nicest way. It was a real shock to us when Glenn passed away. We didn't expect anything. Stop whining. We didn't expect it. And we're all learning this is jokes. His friendliness, particularly freaking jokes. You know, he used to call me, you know, all the way from California to the Philippines, just to tell me a joke. And there were normally one-liners, you know. He said, Dad, have you heard about this? No? Well, that is. Okay, goodbye. This is what the guy was like, you know. And, you know, he got it all from me. Some of it. Yeah. Anyway, he's going to join his mom and Mojo. So, Glenn, rest in peace. And I've only got one other thing to say is, S-Y-J. S-Y-S, excuse me. See you soon.
I can tell you a story.
Yeah.
The first time I met Glenny, we were playing down at the Whiskey, and then we ended up, wasn't that with you, Steve? I think so. And we're hanging out at I think the Rainbow Room, and all I kept hearing in the background was, and I was like, what the fuck is that? That is so weird, you know, like, and then I realized when I was playing, or no, it was at the Troubadour, and the whole, like, right after we got done playing, Glenny was like questioning me on my gear, and I'm like, I don't know, it's a pedal, it makes that do that, and shit like that, and he was just so knowledgeable, and I'm like, shit, bro, you're like way over my head, and it ended up being the same guy, you know, and I'm like, fuck, dude, and he's like, yeah, I lived in the Bay, I lived here, and then next thing you know, he moved up here, joined Skin Lab, and fucking became friends, and, you know, then we're like, dude, let's jam, and we started making music together, and he was amazing. He was really good. He was like, he would come up with the most, like, unique riffs to me. I would have to figure out how to make it work, but it was pretty amazing, you know. It was like, this guy has a talent, you know, and like, let's fucking do this, you know. So we started the band, and, you know, and Glenny, he was a great guy. He had a good heart, and you know, I love the guy. I wish we weren't here right now, but we are, and, you know, so that's all I got. Now all of a sudden you're shy.
I told myself I had to talk.
Glenny and I got super duper tight all these Skin Lab years. Spent lots of time together and created a lot of magical songs together. And kind of drifted apart in the last few years. And it was really hard. And, he got into his own thing, I got into my own thing. Yeah, it sucks to be here with all you guys under these circumstances. And it's still, it's great to see all these faces and, you know, you'll be remembered for a long time.
So many funny stories. God, where do you start? What's the funniest one? What's the funniest one?
How many was all the sex toys?
Bush time. So as many of you may know, Skin Lab, we get pulled over a lot. We're really good friends with police all throughout the world by now. And yeah, so we got pulled over by a beautiful blonde police officer. Pulled us over, and it was just a bitch. She wanted no part of us. And we were like, shit, how are we gonna do this, man? We got weed all over the place. It's just fucking please, all dude, I got a bunch of crazy porn. Yeah, but it's not regular porn, it's like butt porn. Sorry, Dad, but you're gonna find out a lot about your son. So we're all fucking lined up on the side of the freeway. And, the lady walks on and fucking walks off and looks at us like in disgust. And we're like, oh shit. Oh wait, I forgot. So we lined out all this porn, all this crazy stuff. But Glenny's like, I got these, you know. Fucking, we're like, what are those? Something's up, you know. So we put them out, and you know, the lady was just disgusting. Next thing you know, about 8 men just came out, and they walk out, and you know, we're just like, oh shit, we're fucking going down, you know. And after about 20 minutes, they come out, they find our weed, and they're like, you guys are some weird motherfuckers. Where's all the ladies? They're like, we got Run DMC across the street, they got bitches and coke. You know, we're like, yeah, that's not how we roll. But we didn't put the two to two together, but maybe they thought we were a little different. Maybe. Skin lab. But the guys, somehow we were able to, Robbie took the rap, he was going to go to prison for us. And somehow they let us go, we're cool. They were like, you guys are weird motherfuckers. Have fun, fucking take care of your stuff. We walked back on and we looked at everything that was laid out in the bus, and we were like, oh fuck, like, that's fucking ruthless shit. You know? And the place where he had all the stuff at, I had kind of taken what I had, one of those private stash, and put it there. And that was the only thing that they didn't find, and it was stuck next to a fucking butt plug. Yeah. So,
Saved our ass.
the funny story I remember, Lenny, is, you know, as touring bands, we sleep at Walmart parking lots. We can't afford a hotel.
Cheers.
And, you know where I'm going. So we all take off shopping our own ways and split. And just happened to, you know, I think me and Snake were together, and we merged in this a 4-way cross zone, and Glenny had just had a wild night, you know, whatever he does. And we're in all shopping carts and we cross aisles, and here comes Glenny with all this stuff, and his shirt was covered in all this white shit all over his shirt from up and down, and I was like, dude, what the fuck, man? It's all over your shirt. He looked at me, he's like, and I just looked at myself, I was like, oh fuck. You know, I was always the guy that Glenny was probably scared of. I got all the news. I call you 7 in the morning and say we're leaving 3 months. So I wasn't the closest. But one more, because he wanted to be a rock star.
He is a rock star.
He is a rock star.
Turtle.
So we're in Australia. We tried to get him home. We tried to get him as close as we could there. We made it to Australia a couple times. Right? So finally made it to places where it sold out fucking crowd. And we're in the dressing room, you know, usually general rules, you know. The mystique, you know, the little fucking stupid thing I have in my head where like everyone's got to stay away. When we walk on stage, we got to walk out the fucking fog. The intro's going. That's when they see us. So we hear the fucking chat with the crowd outside, and it's just scared lap. And we're inside just going, holy shit, you fucking hear that? We've never had that, you know? And we're just like, Jesus Christ, where's fucking Glenny to experience this, you know? We're like, fuck, Robbie, go find Glenny. He opens up the door, and he looks back at me, he's like, he's right here. So I open up the door, and the fucking whole sold out crowd, Glenny's sitting there having a cigarette, and everybody's looking at Glenny chanting skin lab, skin lab, skin lab. So I open up the door and I just fucking yank him. I'm like, dude, that was the fucking best shit ever, man. Did you see those people? I'm like, yeah, so we walked outside, walked on stage, played our first note. They fucking destroyed the stage, fucking blew everything up. That's what he wanted.
Yeah.
He did it.
Yeah. Right.
He did it with Skin Lab. He did it for the Jules. He did it for us. And, the whole show. Damn, that was hard. Love you guys.
Hey everybody, I'm a bit of an emotional dude, so this is gonna be hard, but I had a bunch of really good years with Glenny. When we moved to LA, and we all moved into the same house together. What a house it was. We had old Cranky Frankie that lived next door, this old retiree guy that had no idea who just moved in. Our drummer Steve's bedroom faced that side. Glenny had the back corner, and I had this other corner. We all had competing stereos. They played the volume level pretty much all the time. We'd go to shows on the Sunset Strip, and we'd come back at 2 in the morning. And it'd be perfectly quiet in Anaheim, not a light on. All the lights would come on, metal would rip, cannonballs in the pool. The whole neighborhood would wake up, the cops were called. It was a good time. Having Glenny there made it so magical because his bedroom, he went to the baddest Halloween store in LA that he could find. And I don't mean like a Halloween store. I mean like a store that sells caskets and all this most evil stuff we've ever seen. And it's completely littered in his bedroom. So nobody could go in his bedroom for fear of getting pulled in and not coming out. I met Glenny working for McCune, and I met this little scraggly drummer and said, hey man, I got a studio right back, let's run out there and catch a buzz. So we run back there, and there's Glenny standing in front of this guitar rack. You could see he was in his element. The picture that I posted with all the masks, we had so much fun in that room. Glenny's laugh was so infectious, and not just his artist, but just everything. That picture that I posted, that was a different laugh that we got as good friends. I love you, Glenny. Rest in peace, Brian. I'm sorry.
I remember now, Denton couldn't make it. He was the singer for the Miserables, and he called me and told me that he just wanted to say that, tell a story that he remembers the time that, I guess, apparently Denton was auditioning for Spine Shank, which was a really big band, and it was a really big deal for him. And Glenny, somehow those two had some kind of thing. They clicked. Those two guys just mended together when they met. And so Glenny told that guy, man, fuck those guys in Spine Shake. They ain't shit. Come play in a band with me. And Glenny, you guys know, he had to pick the gap. He could talk you into anything. Because he was confident about himself. He's like, you too, come play with me, it'll be cool. And that guy was the riff master, and so Denton wanted to say, sorry he couldn't be here, but yeah, when he told him, Screws, come with him, and they came down there, and he said it was one of the best decisions he made. And that was some of the most funnest times he had was jamming with Glenny, which everybody knows, anybody that's played him, he did bring it on stage. I mean, I don't care if there was one person there or 50 people there, that guy was born to be on stage, so. Yeah. So that's what Denton wanted you to say, so if anybody else wants to come up and say some more things, that'd be awesome. I know you guys got stories, come on, man, we know who he was, and, you know, don't hold back.
Me and Steve started Skin Lab originally back in the 90s, and a lot of years together. This is fucking hard up here, crazy. But yeah, after I left Skin Lab, we had a lot of good times all over the world with Steve and the whole crew, and then I left, Snake came, they did a lot, and sweet. When Snake came, Liddy's time, that's when I met him. moved to Oakland, he was just leaving wired shut. That was kind of, that thing was separated from there to the skin lab thing, and I didn't, somehow we got introduced through Steve or something, or actually he called me and wanted to know exactly how to play the songs, how they were originally written, because he listens to the records and he wants them to be perfect, it had to be how it is. And, you know, he was playing some of my parts, so he had to know how to do it. So I'm like, yeah, no problem. They've been through a couple of guitar players before Glenny, and, or one actually, and we never got to do that, so Glenny had to get it by himself, you know. And the first day we met, we clicked. I mean, like everybody says, the dude was perfectionist. He's the nicest guy, super, you know, heart human being. Once you put ties with that guy, you knew your buddies if you're that kind of person. And we're that kind of people. I love the guy. He's a good friend for a long time. And so from that day, really, that was, you know, in the late 90s, or early 2000s, I guess, actually. We were bros for a long time. We both lived in Oakland. Went through a lot, hanging out at his house up in Oakland Hill. He had a badass little house, and he was really into his decorating with cool shit, like everybody says. He had a little evil side to him, like all of us, but he was really into his house and his furniture and dogs, of course. Mojo was always there. A couple different animals, a couple of cool cats too, and yeah, always had all the gear we all wanted. He had that. I haven't even talked about the studios. You know, he had helped him build a studio. We built a badass studio. Yeah. 10 of us in there, and Glenny done it in Berkeley, and became, you know, it was his own rehearsal, recording, art studio. Sean was there. Sean was a huge part of that. And the place was amazing. He had good visions, and everything he did, you could see by his photography, and it went way beyond just music. You guys saw a lot of really cool stuff, and I hope we get to see some of his photography. I know there's a lot of it out there. It's really cool. It's another gift. But like everybody said, we all drifted apart. Bands change, people change, grow up, families, lives, and everybody kind of goes different ways. But every time I see him, it was like, man, I miss you, dude. What's going on? How come we don't see each other more often? This is crazy. So it's such a shocker hearing about all this. And the fact that he moved from there in the first place, I was a big shocker. Whoa, I realized, you know, I guess there was health issues that contributed to that. But another part of the funny, kind of crazy Glenny thing is in the Oakland Hills when he lived up there in that place, when he got married to a lady. She was deaf. Her name was Drew, and she was a model, and she was beautiful. And she was kind of crazy a little bit, step on her toes, but she was kind of nutty. And I lived close by. I lived like a mile down the hill with my wife, or girlfriend at the time, and we go hang out. Like, she was game to go hang out with party with the boys and his wife, you know, and so they would sit at the coffee table and write notes back and forth and do their girl talk through notes. And I'm like, he's just taking one for the team, you know, and for me, you know, me and Glenny would hang out and drink and smoke and whatever, jam guitar and stuff. And it's a tricky part. I don't know if a lot of a certain point when he wasn't in any bands at that point. I think he was jamming with Chris a little bit at that point. And then, you know, it was a short, brief period this time, but he was trying to do a little family thing for a minute. But I remember one or two times, my wives would be talking back and forth, and he'd walk behind the couch, like an L-shaped couch, and he'd walk behind the couch, and he'd be like, making all kinds of ears and stuff, and she's writing notes to my wife, and my wife's looking at her like, that was so wrong. He's like, oh, I love her though. I'm like, she's not able to hear me, dude. She can't hear me. It's okay. It's cool. She knows what I mean. I'd be like, she doesn't even know it just transpired. You know, creeps behind her head. My wife's trying to be composed, and she's not like that. So she's like, oh my God. She loved it too. We still laugh about it. Like, oh, man, I could do that right behind her. That, you know, that relationship didn't last long anyway, but I miss you guys so much, and I'm glad to meet you guys, you know, family. It's amazing. He's awesome. He touched a lot of people. It's like, I know a lot of these people way longer than Glenny, but it's people like that, you know, it's crazy. The guy's a touchy person, you know. But it's good to see all you guys too. So, that's what I got.
Hey everybody, welcome. I was lucky enough, looking at it now, I get to see him almost every day here for the last 8 or so years, 10 years, I don't know. He had a room here, and he shared with Death Angel for a while. And he would come down every day, a couple times a day, and he was sort of in and out of bands and working with people, but not really in a band at the time. But he had to play, and he just had to do it. And he would come in and he would play Gojira, that song, that one song, and well, he would start off with that one. And I've had loud bands. I've been doing this my whole life, working with bands, running studios, Metallica, High on Fire, with some of the loudest bands in the world. But Glenny was louder than anybody, and he was in there by himself. And he would the place would just tremble. And, that's okay. That's what we're here for. And no one else would have gotten away with that, right? Eventually, people would have ganged up and said, dude, you gotta go. But he had such a heart of gold, and everyone knew it, and everyone loved him, and we let him do it every day. Come and shake it up. But I feel like, I'm a lucky man. I got to hear his joke of the day almost every day, usually super offensive. But funny every time, and we love it. But I just wanted to let his family know that everybody here loved the guy. Heart of gold, not a single person. We have people of all walks of life here, every kind of music, and everyone loved that guy. And everyone can see that he had a great heart. Great person.
In case you didn't notice, I'm sure that we got some of his pictures here on the wall. There's a big one up there, and also we showing some slideshows of all these pictures on there, so you'll be able to see them. We also have a song to play that somebody wrote, "Funeral for a Friend," that we'll be playing later too. So yeah.
So my name's Dave Fennell. Glenny actually convinced me to move to Oakland. I was just going to tell a quick story to show the other side of Glenny. So I'm a businessman, convincing people to invest in Oakland in the music industry. And one of the first people I met was Glenny. And people always wanted to meet musicians, and I had Glenny on speed dial. So I would have people, literally investors who've been at the UN, and I was like, I need a musician, and I would call up Glenny. And sure enough, he'd be like, hey, I got it. And so you can imagine, these sort of very serious, and the thing is, Glenny, I just loved seeing him, and he could relate to anybody. So you can imagine this investor, serious money, and you would open the door to Glenny's place, which is like, Hot Topic from Spencer's Gifts. And he would come in the door, these very serious guys, and I remember he actually took like a guitar and put it on him, and then quickly said, "You got to show these photos about these vapor trails." And I did this, I think maybe 5 different investors that came through, and each time they walked out of there, they're like, "Wow, Oakland is where the creative types are." And anyway, he just. To people he'd never met, he just showed the love. Every time I showed up in the parking lot, I just felt the love, and I was so saddened, when I heard the news. But I love Glenny to death, and I think we all did. So, God bless.
Whoa. I don't usually stand up here in front of people and talk. I hate that shit. I'll hide behind there. Like most people. When I first met Glenny, all I heard was this atrocious laugh. And I remember playing in the city, and I was talking to a buddy of mine in the park, and I would just hear, and you meet Glenny, and then it's instantly, man, this guy is just a golden soul. I can't think of anything bad about him,
if there was anything bad about him, all the positive outweighed it. He was so genuine. And I remember when I started jamming in the Miserables, being at the Dwight Way studio, and a lot of you have been there, a lot of you have seen that place, man. That was the most fun era of my musical career, I guess. You know, it so much shit went on. You know, the Halloween parties he had, there's a picture of him headless, you know, his costume is him holding his head, the neck's cut off up here. You know, Mojo dressed up as like a squid or something like that. Those two were, you know, Amos and Andy. You know, they were two of a kind, and they made one perfect soul. You know, those two were great. I mean, every day at the Dwight Way studio, Mojo was there. You know, if Glenny was there, Mojo was most likely there, and we'd be, you know, between songs practicing and scratching. You know, Mojo wants in, but we get chill. But you know, so you hear stories about Glenny and, you know, anal beads and, you know, you know, a lot of stuff. I'll try to keep it, you know, rated, but he wasn't afraid to show you his parts. You know, I'll say that. He was not afraid. And let's just say one time during Miserables practice, you know, we're jamming and I'm looking at him and he's like, what the fuck are you doing? You know, I'm trying to play and like he's messing around. And then a break in the song, you know, I'll just say that we got Buffalo Bill. You know, Silence of the Lambs, you know. So, you know, that was, you know, that was pretty extreme, but Glenn he was not afraid, man. He was not afraid. He'd always ask you if you could see your parts. So, always, but I'm gonna miss him, man. It was, you know, he was a great friend. I probably saw him weekly, you know. If anybody knew what he did, you know, I saw him a lot. And every time coming here jamming, man, I'd always jam Blue Jura songs at 11 with him, you know, or sometimes I'd be like, damn, am I getting old because I'm gonna have to plug my ears, well, I gotta wait till he plays his damn song, you know, and it was great. I loved coming here, I loved hanging out with Glenny, I loved jamming with Glenny. You know, like Chris says, man, he was just so, he was unique on the guitar, man. He was metal, but there was just, he was unique, you know, I ain't got the words for how, you know, I can't explain it. Glenny was just Glenny. You know, when you can be in the halls and you hear somebody playing guitar and you're like, oh, Glenny's here. Yeah, so. I got nothing else to say. Like, Glenny, I love him a lot, man. It's great to meet you guys and everybody else that's involved.
Hi guys, I'm Carrie. I'm one of Glenn's sisters. Thank you all for coming, and thank you, Sean, for doing this, and Maxine, my big sister, for organizing this. Yay! Yes, so Glenny and I are just about a year apart in age, so we're very close, and then our big sister is a few years older than us. And growing up with Glenny was a little different. He was a little asshole. You know? Yeah, imagine. I know it's hard. And there's a lot to say and not a lot to say at the same time. But I wanted to tell a story about how he got his love for Halloween masks. And it's because of our sister. Because she was a few years older than us, she got stuck babysitting us all the time. And as I said, he was a little asshole. So to get him in line, she would put on scary masks and scare the shit out of him. And I'd chase him around the house, right? And hang him upside down over the banister. To get him to probably shut up. Because he was just like, come on, stop. Yeah. And you know, he had nicknames for everybody. And that started with like teasing me and making up names for me. And so Carrie was Hairy Legs. And Cereal was what he called me. Yeah. You know, he was very close with my mom. Of course, you know, her only boy, and drove her fucking nuts. And our family's Scottish and had immigrated to New Zealand, so Mom had moved back to Scotland and she died. We were in our 20s when she passed away. So when she was dying, I was taking care of her, and she asked me to read this book for her. She couldn't see, so I read it out loud for her. And there was a passage that she liked that she asked me to read at her funeral that I did. So I thought I would read it here for Glenny too. I couldn't get through it at Mom's funeral. It looks like I can't get through it now, but we'll do our best. So we'll read a little bit of this. Jonathan Livingston Seagull. It's a good book. They came in the evening then, and found Jonathan gliding peaceful and alone through his beloved sky. The two gulls that appeared at his wings were pure starlight, and the glow from them was gentle and friendly in the high night air. But most lovely of all was the skill with which they flew, their wingtips moving a precise and constant inch from his own. Very well, he said, who are you? We are from your flock, Jonathan. We are your brothers. The words were strong and calm. We've come to take you higher, to take you home. Home I have none. Flock I have none. I am outcast. And we fly now at the peak of the great mountain wind. Beyond a few hundred feet, I can lift this old body no higher. But you can, Jonathan, for you have learned. One school is finished, and the time has come for another to begin. As it had shined across him all his life, so understanding lighted that moment for Jonathan Seagull. They were right. He could fly higher, and it was time to go home. He gave one last long look across the sky, across that magnificent silver land where he had learned so much. I'm ready, he said at last. And Jonathan Livingston Seagull rose with the two star-bright gulls to disappear into a perfect dark sky. And it just fucking sucks that he died. And I'm really mad at that little asshole. Yeah. But he does live on in us, you know, and that every time we turn our music to 11, and every time we tell a bad joke, or adopt a fucked up dog, ask someone to smell your finger, you know, he lives on in all of that. So that we keep doing that, you know, he's with us. And just thank you all for coming and for being here. Thank you.
I am my mom's sister,
What's up, brother?
okay? I just want to remember this. You know, it's been a few months since Glenny passed. And hi everyone. That's awesome.
And Maxine, you're live. Being recorded anyways.
Okay, so listen, over the last few months, since Glenn has left us, you guys have come together and touched each other again. And, you know, when I look over you and I see people that my brother touched with this light, this amazing light. And if there was one thing that I can take in my life from my brother, is to be kind. And I learned from his kindness that I saw every day, and in the people that he touched. And thank you so much for coming together. He would be so stoked. Yeah, he would just be so stoked. So, thanks guys. This is really cool.
I did well. I just like to once again thank Al for giving us this place. That was really cool, and all the hard work, all the pictures, and everybody coming together for the last 3 months with stories and everything, and it was really cool for everybody to show up here and show up for Glenny. So, yeah, so we'll start partying now and fucking enjoy his life and maybe tell some more stories. Thank you, everybody.
Oh shit, dude.